Hi everybody, I am back today with a quick review for you on my experience using a WATERPIK or water flosser versus using conventional floss. If you have not seen my previous video about that, I will provide a link to it, but it has been a long time. It's been 6 years since I've spoken about my products that I use for cleaning my teeth. If you have braces, if you have a permanent retainer, you're going to find this extremely helpful in terms of whether you should use floss or a WATERPIK or both. So just want to say up front, I am not a dental hygienist. I'm not a dentist. I am not an expert in this area. So please do speak with your orthodontist or your general dentist as you make this decision and choose the option that's best for you. So let's get right into it. This is my water flosser, WATERPIK. So that's the brand of the device. And I explained this in my video from 6 years ago, but essentially you fill this with water and it's really like a high pressure device that allows you to get in between the teeth, really clean everything out. And it's a little gross just how much it's able to get out that you might not realize is there when you use regular floss. Now, I am not discounting floss at all. Those are great items as well that we will talk about in a moment, but just want to finish discussing this WATERPIK and its benefits. So if you have a permanent retainer like I do that is glued to the back of your teeth, or you currently have braces, it is very difficult to use floss because you have one device that's connecting multiple teeth and you can't just get in there with a piece of string like you normally would be able to. So the benefit of this WATERPIK is that it comes with a number of items. You see this wand here. This is actually one particular model of WATERPIK, and this is a heavier device. They have some that are easy to travel with, which is great, but I love this one. I'm spilling water on myself. All right, that's why they have this this little place here where you can insert the handle and not have that problem. So anyway, you fill the reservoir with water, and with this wand, you're able to really get in there and actually lean over the sink, which you should definitely do so this doesn't go everywhere. And there are multiple attachments for this WATERPIK, and let me just show you. There's actually so first of all, one thing at a time, this is the water tank that you can remove, fill it up with water under the sink, and then place it back in the device that you would just be keeping on your counter typically. And there is a power cord here that you could plug into the wall. Now, the top of this water reservoir is a holder for multiple items. You see those? Okay. Now, the one that you should be most interested in if you have braces or a permanent retainer is the one that I have on here right now. In fact, this is the only one I have used for a long, long time. I don't know the name of it. If I can think of it, I will post it somewhere here. But this is really what allows you to get in between your teeth and really press into the gum to get the most out of it. So that is the WATERPIK, and I use this every day. I use it every night just before I go to bed. I don't use it in the morning. There probably is such a thing as using it too much, so you want to be careful about that. But it is great for keeping your gums healthy. I used to go to the dentist and dread it because when they got to the part of flossing between my teeth, I had major bleeding. It was awful. It was painful. It was gross. And since I have consistently begun using this WATERPIK, especially in those really tight, hard to reach places for me, which are like my bottom front teeth, when I go to the dentist, it is not that bad. It's still uncomfortable because they're really poking at your gums a lot, but I don't have all the bleeding that I had before. And my dentist never seems to mention regular flossing as something I need to do in addition to that, but I have heard that it's really something that you should do on top of regular flossing. It probably just depends on your scenario. So again, speak with your orthodontist or dentist about that. So if you think I missed anything, if you have other questions, feel free to ask those in the comments below. But let's talk about regular floss. Now, regular floss is probably something like this, where you just have a string. And this can be great for the places that you don't have a permanent retainer or don't have braces. It's pretty straightforward. We're probably familiar with that. But if you have a device like a permanent retainer, you've probably been told about a product similar to this, where you have these flossers. This is really just, if you can see this, sorry. You see how it has a pointy end here and then it's got a loop. So that would allow you to take regular floss like this, right? Thread it through that loop, and then use that to get in those harder to reach places so that you can thread it through and then floss like you normally would. As you can imagine, that is more time consuming than using a WATERPIK. It has some benefits, and my dentist still does this every time I go to my cleaning. But if you are looking for a way to build a habit where you don't have too much effort and you can really do your gums some good, consider a WATERPIK. Don't go into debt over getting a device that you are not ready to purchase, but save up for it if you're interested in that, and you decide with your dentist that it's right for you. So anyway, I hope that helps, and that is just a brief review of my current WATERPIK and how I'm using it and how it has benefited me. Thanks for watching.